Mahaganathipataye Namaha. Good morning. Yes, good morning. Good morning. Good morning to all. Whoever joined now the class, there are some figures on the board. Kindly observe those figures. We'll talk about those figures. Just I'll wait for 2 more minutes to join. After 2 minutes, I'll start taking the class. Meanwhile, observe the figures on the board. Till now, 28 are joined out of 68, 62. Kesani Vaishnavi is there in the class. Aniket, take the attendance. Good morning. Aniket, take the attendance for class 10A, Vaishnavi for 10B. And at the end of the class, send me the list of students who joined the class. And 10A, Soheli, you do it. 10A, Soheli. 10B, Vaishnavi will do it. Mahaganathipataye Namaha. I drew three pictures on the board. One is a sector, the other one is an arc, the other one is a segment. First, we'll talk about these three figures. Okay. First, coming to this one, sector. What is a sector? Sector is the region bounded by two radii of a circle and its corresponding arc. It is the region bounded by two radii of a circle and its corresponding arc is called sector. We can find out the area of sector using the formula theta by 360 into pi r square. Why pi r square? Because sector is a part of circular region. Sector is a part of circular region. Means how much part it depends upon the angle of the sector. Angle between the two radii, we can call it as angle of sector. So total out of circle area, how much area is sector area? It depends upon this angle. If this angle increases, if this angle, sector angle increases, sector area increases. If the sector angle decreases, sector area decreases. We can see that one with the help of a figure. Suppose this is the sector with an angle theta. Now I am trying to increasing the sector angle. When the sector angle increases, area of sector increases. When the sector angle decreases, area of sector decreases. So, depends upon the angle, either increasing or decreasing. Proportionally, area of sector increases as well as its decreases. Not only area of sector, this arc length is also, it increases if the sector angle increases, it decreases when the sector angle decreases. So, the angle of sector, the area of sector and the length of the arc, these three components are proportional. Okay, right. Now coming to here, length of the arc. Length of the arc means the part of the circle which is in between the two radii of a circle. This one. APB, arc APB. It is a part of total circumference of circle. Okay na? So how can we find out length of this arc, which is denoted by the letter L, is again theta by 360 into circumference of circle. Okay na? If the sector angle increases, length of the arc increases. If the sector angle decreases, length of the arc decreases. Okay na? It depends upon sector angle. Okay. Now coming to the third figure, it is area of segment. We need to find out the shaded part over here. First, let us understand what is area of segment. Area of segment. There is a circle with center O and there is a chord AB. If you see this region bounded by chord of a circle and its corresponding arc, that region we can call it as segment area, area of segment. We can call it as, this one is a segment, sorry. Okay na? The region bounded by chord of a circle and its corresponding arc, we can call it as a segment. How to calculate area of this segment? Just what we have to do, we have to join center with the endpoints of the chord. We have to join the endpoints of the chord with the center of the circle so that we can observe a sector over here, OAB sector. Now, in order to find out the area of segment, first we need to calculate area of sector, and then we need to take out, from area of sector we need to take out area of triangle AOB. Area of triangle AOB. In order to find out area of segment, what we have to do? First we need to join the endpoints of the chord with the center. Then we can observe sector over here. So, and clearly we can understand that segment area is a part of sector area. The segment area is a part of sector area. How to find out its area? Area of segment is equal to area of sector minus area of this triangle. Then you will get area of segment. Now I will write down the formula, that is theta by 360 into pi r square, which is area of sector, minus, for area of triangle, for any triangle you can apply this formula, half r square sin theta. Half r square sin theta. For any triangle you can apply, where theta is sector angle. It may be 30 degrees, it may be 45 degrees, 60, 90, even 120 degrees. So in our syllabus we have up to only these angles, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees, 90 degrees and 120 degrees. So sector angle may be out of these 5 angles. Okay na? So that means we know what is sine 30, we know sine 45, we know sine 60, we know sine 90, because to find out area of triangle we have a formula half r square sine theta. So in the place of theta, if you keep sine 30 degrees, then it becomes sine 30. 45 sine 45, sine 60, sine 90, sine 120. But we know sine 30 degrees is 1 by 2, sine 45 degrees is 1 by root 2, sine 60 degrees is root 3 by 2, sine 90 degrees is 1. Then what is sine 120 degrees? What is sine 120 degrees? We don't know it na. And moreover, I told you in the trigonometry class that you have trigonometry up to 90 degrees only. And after that, you didn't learn that one. In CBSE syllabus, it is confined to only first quadrant from 0 to 90 degrees. But how to calculate sine 120 degrees? Children, no need to worry, just remember sine 120 is also root 3 by 2. Sine 120 is also root 3 by 2. Okay na? Yeah, everything you can take a screenshot for this if you want. Sine 120 it is root 3 by 2. Okay? You take the screenshot. Now we'll start solving problems from this chapter. I think we have only one exercise. Is that right, children, in this chapter? Only one exercise. What okay? Do you have only one chapter, one exercise or 2 exercises in this chapter? One exercise, good. I can see only 30 students joined out of 62. That's why I am not taking online classes. No respect towards studies. This is the only problem that I am facing with you. Not even half of the students. 62 is the class strength. Only 30 are joined. Okay na? Vaishnavi, what is the strength for English class? First class? Today? Google Meet, I cannot share whiteboard. I cannot write it on the board. It is a maths class. Who is saying this one? 50 joined in English class. I want how many are joined in 10A section, from 10A section and 10B section separately. Okay. First question. Find the area of sector of a circle with radius 6 centimeters and if angle of sector is 60 degrees. First question, basic question. Sector angle 60 degrees, radius 6 centimeters. We need to find out area of sector. Okay. And area of sector formula? Area of sector is theta by 360 into pi r square. Theta by 360 into pi r square. Theta is given, sector angle is given 60 degrees. 60 by 360 into pi value 22 by 7, unless it is given, we have to use pi value only 22 by 7. So 22 by 7 into 6 into 6. Okay na? Now 60 ones are 66 are 6 ones are 6 ones are. So what is remaining? 22 by 7 into 6, which is 132 by 7 centimeter square. 132 by 7 centimeter square. Area of sector. No need to convert into decimal. No need to convert into decimal. Okay na? So I want to see all the children from the starting to the beginning. Those who are not at the starting and the beginning, don't write their names. Next, second question. Find the area of quadrant of a circle whose circumference is 22 centimeters. Quadrant. Quadrant. What is the meaning of quadrant? Quadrant is a sector. Quadrant is a sector. Here in this case, with sector angle 90 degrees. Quadrant and then antam. Quadrant is a sector with sector angle 90 degrees. Okay, children? And what else is given? Sector angle is given 90 degrees. What else is given? Whose circumference? Whose circumference? Means not sector circumference. It is the circumference of circle. Once again, read the problem. Find the area of quadrant of a circle. Quadrant of a circle whose circumference is 22. Quadrant of a circle. Circle's circumference is given. 2 pi r is given 22 centimeters. And we need to find out first r, then area of quadrant. So 2 into 22 by 7 into r is 22. 22 ones, 22 ones. So 2 by 7 r is 1. R is equal to 7 by 2. So radius of sector is 7 by 2. Okay na? Now, area of quadrant is equal to nothing but area of sector with theta 90 degrees. Area of quadrant is nothing but area of sector with sector angle 90 degrees. So 90 by 360 into 22 by 7 into radius we got 7 by 2 na? 7 by 2 into 7 by 2. Simplify and tell me the answer. How much it is? "91s are 94s are 17 get cancelled. 2 11s, 2 2s. Overall 77 by 8 centimeter square. 77 by 8 centimeter square. I didn't see Jaspal, Asher, Gautam. Yuvraj I saw. And in 10A also so many were absent. Tanush I didn't see. Ishwar. Question number 3. Tanmay also not joined. Question number 3. The length of minutes hand of a clock is 4 centimeters or 14 centimeters. Find the area swept by minutes hand in 5 minutes. Minutes hand in 5 minutes. There is a wall clock. O is the center of the wall clock. Initially minutes hand is over here at 12, whose length is 14 centimeters. Length of the minutes hand, let us assume the minutes hand initially is at 12 and length of the minutes hand is 14 centimeters. And after 5 minutes, it is at 1. After 5 minutes, it is at 1. Okay, na? And what is asking? Find the area swept by the minutes hand in 5 minutes. That means we need to find out this area. What to do now? Any idea, children? How can we find out that area? Very good. Area of sector only, but in order to find out area of sector, we must have sector angle and radius, na? What is sector angle and what is radius? What is the sector angle and what is radius? Radius 14 centimeters. Very good. So here length of the minutes hand we can consider it as radius. Good. Then sector angle 30 degrees. How it will be 30 degrees? Can anyone? How it will be 30 degrees? Yeah, minutes hand one complete rotation. One complete rotation. That means starting at 12 and coming back to 12. It is equal to 360 degrees. For minutes hand, one complete rotation is equal to 360 degrees. That means one complete rotation means 1 hour. 1 hour 360 degrees. One complete rotation, minutes hand. One complete rotation is 1 hour. That means 60 minutes is 360 degrees. Then 1 minute is 6 degrees. Is that right? 1 minute is 6 degrees. Then 5 minutes is 30 degrees. 1 minute 6 degrees means 5 minutes 30 degrees. So sector angle 30 degrees and radius 14 centimeters. Find out area of sector jaldi. Find the area of sector fast. 154/3. Vanshika. No, Vaishnavi. Who is this BVP Raju? Nishant, 154/3. So everyone is saying 154/3. That 30/360 into 22/7 into 14 into 14. 0, 0 cancel, 3 ones are, 3 12s are. 2 11s, 2 6. 7 2s, 2 3s. Yes, 154/3 centimeter square. 154/3 centimeter square. Take a screenshot for this question. Very good question. Now question number 4. A chord of a circle of radius 10 centimeters subtends a right angle at the center. Find the area of minor segment, major sector. Find the area of minor segment, major sector. Use pi value 3.14. Minor segment, major sector. First, let us understand what is minor segment, major and major sector. Okay, na? Then we will do this problem. Suppose there is a circle with center O and there is a sector AB. If you mark a point on the arc AB, small minor arc AB, OAPB is a sector with sector angle theta. Okay, na? Right. If this angle is theta, can anyone say what is this angle? (365 minus theta). Very good. 360 minus theta. Okay. If angle theta is less than 180, if the angle theta is less than 180, then the sector so formed is known as minor sector. And the other alternate sector, we can call it as major sector. Okay, na? Now in the given problem, a sector angle is given as a right angle. Is that right? It is given as a right angle. That means this angle is 90 degrees. Then this will be 360 minus 90, 270 degrees. So this one we can call it as a minor sector and this one we call it as major sector. Okay, na? Minor sector, major sector. There is one more case. What happens if the sector angle is exactly 180, then the other side, the other angle is also 180. Then what we call this sector? Can we call it as a minor sector, major sector? No. We can call it as a semicircular region. That sector with sector angle, a sector with sector angle 180 degrees exactly, we can call it as a semicircular region. and its area we can call it the area of semicircle region, and which is popularly known as area of semicircle. Understand, children? If the sector angle is exactly 180 degrees, then we can observe, even there we can observe two sectors which are equal sectors. Which are equal sectors. Okay, na? Then both the sectors we can call them as semicircle regions. Semicircular regions. If the sector angle is below 180 degrees, then this sector, what we call, whose central angle, whose sector angle is below 180, it is called minor sector, and whose sector angle is above 180 degrees, it is called major sector. And equal sector angles, we can call it as semicircular regions. Okay, na? This is what? Minor sector, major sector. Now, try to understand minor segment, major segment. Minor segment, major segment. Okay. There is a sector AOB with the sector angle 90 degrees. If I join the endpoints of the radii, I will find out a segment here. I can find a segment over here. Since the sector angle is below 180, the segment so formed between the chord and its corresponding arc, we will call it as minor segment. Minor segment. Okay, na? And the other side, the sector angle is 270, na? And that will we call okay, 270 degrees. And this one we call it as this area. We can call it as major segment. Major segment. Okay, na? In order to find out area of major segment, what we have to do? We have to find out we need to find out first area of minor segment, then area of is that understood, children? Can you hear me now? Okay. Now what is asking in the problem? What is asking in the problem? A chord of circle, radius 10 cm, substance like right angle at the center. Find the area of corresponding minor segment. First area of minor segment. Circle, chord AB, center O, radius 10 centimeters, and first he is asking this one. Sector angle is given 90 degrees. Sector angle is given as 90 degrees. Okay. First find out area of sector. Area of sector. Children, fast. Find out area of sector. We have radius. Use pi. Pi value you have to take 3.14. You cannot use 22/7 for this problem. Find out area of sector fast. Theta by 360 into pi r square. ఇంతసేపా 90 by 360 into pi r square. This is 1/4. 3.14 into 10 square. 10 square is 100. 1/4 into 3.14 into 100, 314. Is 4 divides 314. 4 table. 4 7s are 28. 3 4. 4 8s are 32. 2.0. Yes. 78.5. Area of sector is 78.5. Now find out area of triangle AOB. Area of triangle AOB. Half r square sin theta. Half r square sin 90 degrees. Fast. Area of sector is 78.5 centimeter square. Centimeter square. And here we can clearly say that 50 centimeter square. 50 centimeter square. Now, area of segment. Area of sector minus area of triangle AOB. That is 78.5 minus 50. 28.5 centimeter square. 28.5 centimeter square. Okay. So one part of the answer is done. One part of the answer is done. Okay. Now, what is the second part asking? Major sector. Area of major sector. Area of major sector. Can anyone say what is the major sector angle? What is the major sector angle here? Minor sector angle 90 degrees. Then what will be the major sector angle? Very good. 270 degrees. Good. 270 by 360 into pi r square. Find the major sector area fast. Find major sector area. Two 35.5 centimeter square. Is that right, children? How many of you don't know? 270 by 360 means 3/4. 3/4 of 100. 314. 3.14 into 100 na? 235.5. How can it be 7 ra Lalicha? It cannot be 7. Because when we add major sector area 235.5 and minor sector area, if we add them, we need to get circle area. So it is not area of minor sector plus area of major sector is equal to area of circle. Kada? And we can clearly say that area of circle is 314 because radius is 10 na? So 3.14 into 10 square 100. 100 into 3.14 314. So area of major sector is 235.5 centimeter square. Okay na? Next question number 5. Question number 5. In a circle of radius 21 centimeters, an arc subtends 60 degrees, angle 60 degrees at the center. Find the length of the arc, area of sector formed by the arc, area of segment formed by the corresponding arc. So all the three, the length of the arc, area of sector and area of segment. All the three they are asking. Sector angle 60 degrees, radius 21 centimeters. Sector angle 60 degrees. Radius 21 centimeters. First, what is asking? Length of arc. What is the formula for length of the arc? Formula for length of the arc, children. Formula for length of the arc. Fast. Length of the arc. Theta by 360 into 2 pi r. So theta 60 by 360 into 22 by 7. Radius is given. So radius was not mentioned, so we have to take 22 by 7. 2 into 22 by 7 into 21. Radius 21. So 6 times 7 threes, 3 twos, 2 cancel. So length of the arc is 22 centimeters. Length of the arc is 22 centimeters. Now find out area of sector. Theta by 360 into pi r square. Find out area of sector, children. area of sector. (231). Somebody told 462. 60 by 360 into 22 by 7 into 21 into 21. 6 times 3s, 2s, 11s, 231 centimeter square. 231 centimeter square. యశు నువ్వు కావాలని చేస్తున్నావు కదా స్నానం చేయకపోవటం, కావాలని చేస్తున్నది కదా, ఆడుకోపోయినా పర్వాలేదు, ఎందుకు స్నానం చేయట్లా? నెక్స్ట్ క్వశ్చన్, ఏరియా ఆఫ్ కరస్పాండింగ్ సెగ్మెంట్, area of the segment formed by the corresponding chord. We need to find out this one, this area of segment. Area of segment formula, area of segment, area of sector minus area of triangle na. Area of sector we got it already, 231, minus area of triangle half r square sin 60, half r square sin 60. So 231 minus half 441 into sin 60 is root 3 by 2. So overall area of segment is equal to 441 root 3. 231 minus 441 root 3 by 4 centimeter square. That's all. You can leave like that. No need to simplify. 231 minus 441 root 3 by 4, that is area of segment. Just leave like that. Okay na? So 5 problems are done in this exercise. 6, 7, 6 and 7 sums are homework. And by tomorrow this chapter will be done and we'll be left with only one chapter. So that's all for today. You can leave. And Soheli and Vaishnavi, please send the names who joined the class from the beginning till end. Mahaganadhipataye Namah. Who were there from the beginning till end? Now some are joined. Don't write their names. Now some are joined. I can see 43 people over here. They joined just now. Don't write their names. Okay, bye. Dhanyawad.